welcome back to my channel. Today is day 3 of Ramadan and you're welcome to my Ramadan series. So yeah, if you're new here, hi, I'm Fatima, and if you're also a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It truly means the world. So yeah, I just prayed my afternoon prayer. That's my Zuhur prayer. Let me show you a little bit of that. So yeah, now after I finish recording this intro, I'm going to read my Quran, then eat lunch, then I'll wait till around 3, then I'll start prepping for the vegetables I'm going to use for today's menu. Today's menu is green fried rice, akara balls, and tamarind pap. Nothing much for today, only 3 things. So yes, this is what we are going to cook today. So now I am going to eat my lunch. After eating lunch, then I will read the Quran and then rest a little bit and wait for the evening prayer to be called. Then after that, I think after prepping some things, then after that, then I will start cooking. Because I don't want to wait till around I don't want to finish cooking late. So yeah, that's what we are going to do today. Hope you're going to enjoy today's video. Let's get right into it.
I relaxed and watched the tafsir first, then I read my Quran, and then I made my lunch because there was no leftovers from the previous day foods. So I made a dairy-free, gluten-free food. It is made with cassava and so a little bit of beans, some millet, some guinea corn, and the green thing that you saw on it is baobab leaves. And the water that I show you is a little bit of potash water, but you're going to mix it with water in the mixing. Mix it very well. But if you want the gluten version, you can use flour instead. It tastes better. So you are going to mix it well to this consistency and drop it inside water. This is an English version of dumplings, but it is not stuffed with anything. So, but it's very, very tasty. So yeah, you drop it inside hot boiling water, then you allow it to start foaming like this. Keep stirring, if not the foam will just foam like this and try to overflow. So you allow it to cook for 7 minutes and you strain it inside water. And then I ate the lunch and I pray my Asr prayer. As you can see, I soaked some hibiscus inside of water so that I can make it the next day. I start marinating my chicken with some fresh thyme, fresh rosemary, and some garlic. I pounded inside the pestle and mortar. Then I kept it aside. I marinate the chicken by adding the seasonings to it, then the pounded rosemary and thyme into it. I add some salt and some spices also inside, my homemade spices. Add a little bit of water, mix everything together. I mixed everything together and I kept it aside, wait to marinate. I also prepped these vegetables, even though for some reason I forgot to film it. So yeah, I cut them into the shape that I wanted, and I kept them aside also to when they are ready to be used. I also made some charcoal fire. As you can see, I made a charcoal fire. And then I added water to it so that it will boil, even though I didn't show it. So I washed the rice for the green rice. As you can see, a hack for cleaning a rice easier is adding salt to it because it removes the starch so easy. I don't know why, but maybe it's a science behind it. So I wash it, I strain it inside a strainer, and I kept it aside because I'm going to fry it with a little bit of oil in a pan because it give better results. So I washed the beans for the beans cake, that's the akara balls. I wash it and I soak it because I blend it later. So I soaked it, then I start frying the rice with the oil, enough oil to coat the rice, not like coating, just to fry it. Started frying it, then I also start boiling the chicken to get chicken stock. This is the rice fried, as you can see. I also on the generator because we didn't have the light. I'm going to make the beans paste for the akara. So I on it. Then I went inside to blend the beans. I added the beans to the blender. I also added some peppers and a little bit of water to blend everything together, and I kept it aside. But I later gave my mom to beat the paste for so that it will start foaming, so that it will be fluffy when fried. So I started the rice. As you can see, I added oil to the pan, to the pot, then the garlic and fresh herbs that I pounded earlier. I also add in my habanero pepper inside, mix everything well, added some water. I also add in the food coloring. It's a natural food coloring, don't worry. I soak it first inside water, then I add it inside. So yeah, as you can see, I added water enough to cook the rice. I add in some seasoning, some spices, and I cover it and allow it to boil. Then later add in the rice that I fried, that I shallow fried. That's the correct English word. The correct English word. So yes, I also add in this chicken stock that I made. I fried this chicken that you saw. This is the natural food coloring that I use. So yeah. So I allow everything. I add in the rice, mix everything well. Then I cover the pot so that everything will cook. I later add in something, a ladder on top so that it will steam. So I fried the meat. For the meantime, I went to buy some lettuce. You can see the woman that I bought the lettuce from, and that's me showing up the lettuce. So this is the thing that I added so that the rice will steam. These are the things that we prep for the cooking. I add in a piece inside first because the water is already out. So I'm going to bury it inside the rice so that it will steam faster and it's going to cook, don't worry. So I allow it and cover it to steam on a low heat. Then I start frying the akara. I added a little bit of salt, mix everything together and fry it inside the oil. While the akara is frying, I add in the carrots and the string beans. I also buried them. Then I off the fire and allow the steam to cook them. I went back and packed the akara because it's already cooked through. So I pack it and yeah. and I show you the final results. Even though I was not done frying the akara, I stirred the rice well. As if you can spot from the camera, you see the rice is not sticky. It looks so good. That is the trick of frying the rice before making it. It makes it look so good and it will not stick to each other. This is the final result of the rice and also the meat and the akara. Even though it's a green rice, it didn't show. I don't know why. This is the food that I serve to the people that I feed every year. And I wash the vegetable. Please wash your vegetable before cutting. I grew up and see my mom washing her vegetables before she cuts everything, because there are disgusting things that hide inside. So wash it. I already soak it with vinegar first, then I wash it individually. I cut it into desirable size. Then I also add in the vegetables that she cut. As you can see, the cucumbers and the carrots and some bell peppers and the onions. I clean the kitchen, as you can see.
I'm done cleaning and cooking and cutting the salad. So now I'm going to eat because I serve my food. So I'm going to eat. After eating, then I'll pray. Why will I eat before praying? Because I'm so hungry, and eating comes first before praying in Islam. So yes, I'm going to eat now and then I'll pray. Yes, come along.
So I ate my dinner, as you can see. Yeah.
Yes, I am done eating my dinner, and I also prayed my Isha and my Maghrib, and I'm done with everything. So that's a wrap for today's video. Please, if you like this video and enjoy this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.